Sup, anglers and anglets? Let's talk no pattern November. Let's go.
Warning, this video may make you addicted to bass fishing. This channel is not responsible for failed relationships, overspending on gear and boats, calling in sick to work, and possibly losing your job. We forego any responsibility for any loss because of your addiction.
Alright guys, I'm just gonna say it. November is just different. One day, you feel like a boss. The next day, might as well be casting in a swimming pool. To tell y'all the truth, it's junk fishing. You gotta pick up whatever you got laying around, throw it, and hope the bass tell you what's working. But here's the secret. Even in the chaos, I always got a few baits that save my hiney in November, but we gonna do it with a twist. I'm gonna give y'all a budget version and a high-end version, depending on how many rods you already broke this month. Let's talk about what actually works when the bass can't decide if it's fall or winter. All right, so here's the dilly. November is gonna be a transition month. You still gonna have some fish up shallow, chasing bait. You're gonna have some that slid off the deep breaks. Others are just gonna be wherever, I guess just cause they can. I might start with a top water in the morning. Then in an hour or two, I might be on a finesse setup. Then by lunch, I could be pitching wood with jigs or Texas rig. It's all about being able to adjust on the fly. Basically, you wanna fish everything that looks good and see what works. We're gonna get it started. Number one, and shouldn't be no surprise to any of y'all, is one of my confidence bait, and that's a jerk bait. The water's cooling down, the bait fish are dying off. You can fish this thing fast, you can fish it slow, and most importantly, it'll get you reaction bites even when the bass ain't particularly feeding. My budget version is gonna be the Rapala Mavrik 110. This thing has good sharp hooks, great action, and a steel under 10 bucks. And I'll flash all the stuff up here, and y'all know all these links will be in the description. So y'all hit the dots, click the more, do your thing. My high-end version is gonna be the Megabass 110. This thing has great action, a better suspend rate, and it is deadly when the fish are pressured. And that pause, that's where she'll choke it. November is all about covering water. So here's where the junk fishing really starts. Number two is a spinnerbait. And I guess you could replace this with a chatterbait, but to me, the big talk right now is spinnerbait versus chatterbait. But to me, they both have their place. A spinnerbait, I think you can slow down and fish a whole lot more than you can a chatterbait. A chatterbait just is a faster moving bait, period. So my budget pick, a lot of y'all ain't gonna know this deal. I hope y'all can find them online. I buy these from a local tackle shop. But I wanna give a big shout out to Jawbreaker Lures in Athens, Georgia. Man, he has got some of the best spinnerbaits I've ever bought in my life. He's a veteran. I've been a super fan of this guy's lures ever since the first time I picked them up. We're gonna look online and see if we can get y'all a link, but I hate to tell y'all, if he ain't online or you don't go to Athens, Georgia to see this guy, he's old school. He might not even have a web page, but if it is, I'll link it below. I usually just go out by Portman Marina to Garrett's and pick some up. All right, my second one, I mean, anybody ought to be able to get these, and that's old War Eagle. War Eagle has made some of the best spinnerbaits for years, and I mean, as y'all can see, when you walk into the store, a lot of times it'll be one silver, one gold, one, you know, like you'll have a Colorado, you know, all kind of different baits on, blades on these things. But this time of year, I like to stick with the straight silver. And a lot of times, them things hard to find on the shelf. And when the wind picks up, these things just shine. Hell yeah. Got me one on the spinnerbait right at the boat, boy. Thanks for tearing my spinnerbait up a little bit. Number 3, we going with a lipless, y'all. Crafts, point, bait balls. A lipless used to be my sonar. The budget's gonna be BAM, the old original Bill Lewis rattle trap. Man, this thing is classic, and it can't be beat if you're just gonna do a straight retrieve. Bam, that color right there, they'll be all over that this time of year. My second one, the high-end one, y'all, we're gonna go with the Jackall TN70. This thing right here got a little tungsten weight in his mouth. Man, this thing will cast a country mile. It's got a better fall rate, a better wobble, and that thing right there will just get smashed. Check out that Jackall, y'all. You know, the bass like to hide on the best cover. So when they're not fired up on that bait fish, there's a good chance they've moved to the best cover in the area. And if that's shallow, that's where they're gonna sit, on that laydown or on that brush. Or that brings us to number 4, and it's gonna be some kind of jig. My budget version of the jig is gonna be the Strike King Bitsy bug, and my high end is gonna be a Dirty Jigs. Not really ever gonna go around above a 3/8 this time of year pitching shallow. My trailers will change throughout this month. I'm gonna start out, I'm gonna have a regular crawl on it. Probably something with some good action. Not a rage crawl or nothing like that, but something with a little action. And by the end of the month, we're gonna be all the way back to a Zoom chunk. Y'all know it ain't flashy, but it always puts fish in the boat when everything else fails. Is that the same fish? She's so beautiful. So yeah, November, it's kind of all over the place. It's a little bit of chaos. But you're not trying to find a pattern on the fish more than you're actually hunting for them. And when you figure out what they want, man, you can get some really good bites this month. If y'all take anything from this, just go pick up some of your confidence baits and just go fish. Drop a comment below for your favorite November bait. I want to see if y'all got a secret I don't know yet. Smash that like button and subscribe for more cold water bass tips. And we'll see y'all next time. I'm hooked on this junk.